This adventure started about 8 years ago when I moved back to Bradenton. This is my hometown. And I moved back with my son, and my brother lived here at the time with his son, and they are literally 6 weeks apart. And my mom had an opportunity to have both of her grandsons in the same place, and she was looking for a place where she could take both of them to play, and there was no playground in Manatee County that was an all-inclusive where Easton could access it and his cousin could also access it. My mom did a presentation at the Rotary Club about inclusive playgrounds and how Manatee County didn't have one. And we had a few members of that particular Rotary Club that just really took the idea and ran with it. And we approached at the time there were another 8 clubs in Manatee County that were Rotary clubs. And we approached every single one of them, and they said, we are all in, let's do this. And then we created a 501c3 so that we could create the playground, and we had a representative from every Rotary Club on that board, and we pretty much started the ball rolling from there. This park is known for the big oak trees, which is why we went for the treehouse theme. It is just a staple in Bradenton, and it's very centrally located. So a lot of people who grew up coming to this park are now bringing their children to this park.
It made me sad earlier before this playground was built because there were almost none where I could play with friends.
We befriended at the time who was the president of Neil Communities, Mike Story, has a granddaughter that is my son's age, that's Easton's age, and they met at all places at a playground over off of Riverwalk. And they were together for a whole 5 minutes before you would have thought that they had been friends since birth. So we swapped numbers and kept in touch. I had no idea that Mike Story worked for Neil Homes at the time.
Found Riverwind, which is the neighborhood we live in now, and we went through all the model homes, liked the design, and since we knew people from Neil Communities, they custom made it for us.
And then for them to step up and say, let's go one step further, let's create a playground in the city where you live, it's really neat to find somebody in the community that is so willing and generous with their money to make the community a better place, especially a small town like Bradenton. It's really, I think it's made a difference in the community for sure.